All right, more 49ers news. It's coming quickly. Just a few minutes ago, I wrapped up talking about the T.Y. McGill re-signing, and the 49ers have just added another player that was also with them last year. He's actually been with them for a little bit now. That is Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles. He is a reserve linebacker, hardly plays at linebacker, though, because he's one of the 49ers' key special teams cogs. Flannigan-Fowles had 325 special team snaps in 2022. Now, Flannigan-Fowles was a restricted free agent this year, but the 49ers did not tender him as a restricted free agent. What does that mean? Well, there are three ways to tender somebody that's an RFA. You can slap a first-round tender on them, you could slap a second-round tender on them, or you could slap the right of first refusal on them. Each one is progressively less expensive. So the first-round tender means other teams have a chance to negotiate, and if another team does give an offer sheet that you don't match, the 49ers don't match, then you get a first-round pick in return. That first-round tender costs $6 million. Second-round tender costs $4.3 million. That means you'd get a second-round pick in return. And then the right of first refusal, well, that means you don't get any picks in return if somebody else offers that player a contract that you refuse to match. That costs $2.6 million. So the 49ers obviously weren't going to put a first or second-round tender on Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles. And they didn't put the right of first refusal tender on him either. That meant that they weren't willing to pay him $2.6 million, which was the cost of that tender. We don't know the financial details of this contract yet, but the fact that the 49ers re-signed Flannigan-Fowles without slapping the tender on him, even the right of first refusal tender, means that they signed him for less than $2.6 million. It's probably going to be a little bit more than the league minimum here. So it's going to be somewhere in the $1 to $2 million range. The reason I bring all this up is because the 49ers are obviously trying to be as efficient as possible against the salary cap. And we could take a quick look at how that is going to work and how that is working in a bit. But why don't we first look to see where Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles fits on the 49ers depth chart. Just got done talking about the defensive line, but we could zoom out a bit. Here's the linebacker situation. 49ers have 5 linebackers under contract right now. Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles is going to be the 6th linebacker under contract as we add him here to the depth chart. Oh, I remember his name does not fit in the cell. Oh, well, we'll keep it there for now. 59 players officially under contract for the 49ers at this moment. 31 to go to fill out the 90-man roster. Now, are 6 linebackers going to make it onto the 53? No, but in the offseason, it's a 90-man roster. Flannigan-Fowles has made the 90-man roster. Again, big contribution. 4th most special team snaps on the team last year. 325 special team snaps for Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles. And the no RFA tender means that the 49ers are likely going to be getting a good deal here financially. Here we can go to the salary cap page that I have created for purposes just like this one. All right. So he's going to be the 6th linebacker on the team. We could scroll down. We could put LB6. Just calculating cap space for everybody. Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles. We're starting to get too many people on this sheet. It's normally a 53-man sheet. And now that 90-man roster is filling up quick. T.Y. McGill's in that defensive line room. So we're only going to have estimates for the contracts on McGill and Flannigan-Fowles. We only have estimates right now on Brendel's contract as well. And Juwan Jennings must sign his tender. Also, Isaiah Oliver in the cornerback room is, we don't even have a number there for Isaiah Oliver. So let's see if we put Flannigan-Fowles as, 1.5. T.Y. McGill probably is 1.5 as well, something around there. 49ers starting to dwindle on salary cap space. This is a 53-man number. The top 51 number is going to be a little bit better. I'd say about $4 to $5 million in salary cap space right now for effective purposes if you're the 49ers. Now, we don't know for sure because we still are waiting for Jake Brendel firm numbers, Isaiah Oliver firm numbers, and all this. Obviously, the 2 most recent deals, T.Y. McGill and Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles, still waiting. But the 49ers have re-signed a 26-year-old linebacker. That's your news. Like and subscribe. We'll talk to you really soon. Take care.